Is it hard to access affordable, healthy food? Then listen carefully. Darrell Addison, an African-American inventor, has patented a process for growing food on demand. He called it Torpedo Pot. Torpedo Pot is a fully automated flower pot that gives you control over your plant's environment. All you do is add soil, seeds, and plants to the flower pot and watch it grow. Yes, Torpedo Pot grows the rest. Visit www.torpedopot.com.
South African singer and songwriter Jonathan Butler has accused a huge restaurant in California of racism. Let me show you his clip and we'll come back.
Hey guys, we are here in the Napa Valley playing at the Blue Note down the street. We just left the restaurant called Goose Gander. And I have to say, we had a great dinner. And the bill came, and I paid the bill, and we took care of the waiter, our server. And as we were leaving the restaurant, the manager of the restaurant decided to follow me to my car. And I turned around and I said, what's the problem? And he asked me this question: did I take care of our server at the restaurant? I've never been followed out of a restaurant in my life. And so he showed so much lack of respect for me and all of us that ate at the restaurant. I don't think he'll do that to a white person, but he did it to me. He felt comfortable to come up to me to tell me that I'm coming to find out if you took care of my server. And so, with that being said, it's offensive. It's highly disturbing to me that here in Napa Valley, of all places where there's jazz music and great wines, people from all over the world come here, and this guy decides to follow me to my car to ask me this tip.
Very well.
And let me tell you, we took very well care of our server, very well. And we gave them also a lot of money. So I went back into the restaurant and I went to confront him, and he tried to talk his way out of it, that he didn't mean to offend me. And I said, you have already offended me. You know, for me just to come back to talk to you means that you've offended me and disrespected who I am as a person. You didn't show me any humanity by coming up to me like this way. This is some kind of, back in the day in South Africa, kind of stuff I used to experience as a black person. I hope this guy, I don't wish him any bad, but we got to get rid of this mindset, people who has this mindset, just because of the color of my skin and the way I dress or something, that he has to follow me out to my car. So, fellas, this was it was great up till that point, right?
Correct.
It was great up till that point. I mean, and the restaurant came highly recommended to one of my dearest friends. So I'm really kind of pissed off that he would even insult my friend who recommended this great restaurant with amazing food, Goose Gander. So next time you're a black guy and you're sitting at Goose Gander, make sure he's not going to call you out to ask you whether you paid to taking care of the server. He didn't have any explanation. He didn't know what to say to me. He got tongue-tied in the end. And then the server came and gave me a hug and shook my hand. And I'm like, and I'm about to do another show right now. I'm about to go on stage at the Blue Note Jazz Festival here. So, when we see something, each one teach one. So when you see something like this happen to someone, speak up, you know what I'm saying? Talk about it. Have a conversation about it. I'm black, he's Asian. We both human beings. What is he trying to prove? I just gave him my American Express card. I mean, what is he trying to prove? This has got to stop, man. This has got to stop. You know, this whole racist division.
This guy is a big deal, by the way. He does jazz, R&B, worship music. And so, you know, a person that is respected in his own right goes to this restaurant, pays his money to get that service, actually tips the waiter. That's what he said. He did everything right. But once he left the restaurant, they followed him. Like, the audacity. How do you just assume this man didn't pay? How do you just assume he didn't treat the waiter right? So I understand why he's angry, and he's talking about that establishment. And he also mentioned the person that treated him that way was Asian. So obviously he feels disrespected. He even said, if I was a white man, would you have done the same thing? No, you wouldn't have. So why did you feel comfortable doing that to me? It's just unfortunate that our brothers and sisters in the diaspora community has to face this day and night. It's just, yeah, I really pray that you guys make it back home and you don't have to deal with this nonsense anymore. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Hey family, make sure you join us on the new and improved AfricanDiasporaNews.org. Now, it is our uncensored and raw truth website. We have to make sure to have our own website because on social media platforms, they do have rules, and at any time they could change a rule and shut a whole genre down. Now, that would not happen to us because on AfricanDiasporaNews.org, we can speak the truth. We don't have to hold back. So make sure you join our website today.